Hello beautiful people, my name is Leon and welcome to this video. So in today's video I have a really important message for you, and the reason that you clicked on the video means that the message is perfectly fine for you and it is the message that you need now. So yeah, thank you for observing my information, thank you for watching this video. The message is the following. In this crucial time right now, it is absolutely necessary and really important if you want positive growth in your life, that you keep it 100% real with yourself, with other people, and with your life in general. When I say to keep it real, I mean that you have to be honest and speak your truth no matter what. So I have one important question right now. What is a specific situation, a specific thing about your life that comes into your mind when I say keep it real 100%, where you're not completely honest? So identify that now and keep it in mind. Why is it so important to identify stuff that we are not honest about, that we are doing even though we don't like to do them, stuff in your life that is a conflict, that creates resistance and so on? Why is that so important? To resolve and to first of all notice that. It is important because every situation in our life, every person in our life, every struggle in our life is basically a struggle that is existing inside of us, because our outside world is basically just a reflection of our inside world. So when we struggle in any kind of relationship, we struggle with the relationship that we have inside, that we have going on with ourselves. So yeah, like I said, every problem in the outside world is in the end a problem of the inside. So identifying what we can do right now to be more authentic and to integrate that struggle that we have means in the end that we are, yeah, like I said, more authentic. Because when we are fully who we came here to be, if we act fully authentic, that basically means that we are fulfilling our purpose on this earth. Or it also means that we are living the dream life that everyone wants to live, because the dream life basically is that you are able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. So authenticity is the dream life. Authenticity is the goal, the purpose of this life, because you can do whatever you choose to do, because you only do what you feel like doing. So authenticity is the new enlightenment, or is enlightenment. Authenticity is basically what I think the goal of every person is, and the only reason why we are not authentic is because we learned due to socialization that if we put ourselves first, then we are a bad person. And there are many examples why that happened. This is obviously unique for every person, but in the end we acquire the belief that we are not good enough and that putting ourselves first is not the right thing to do in this society, and it doesn't get us anywhere. But that is far away from the truth, because in the end, like I just said, authenticity is the key. So keeping it real, being honest with ourselves and with our life in general is key. There's another really important thing about that. Authenticity or purpose, however you want to call it, only happens in the present moment. So there's no such thing as an external goal that we can finally be happy when we have integrated every part of ourselves, when we are fully authentic. We can't be happy in the future, because the future only exists in our head. Obviously growth and time exists, but the future, or the thought that I can finally achieve my purpose and be happy and be authentic when I've integrated everything in the future, that is not real. Authenticity starts, and not only starts, but also ends and only is now, in the present moment. So, in the beginning of the video, I ask you to identify one specific situation where you're not honest, where you're not authentic right now in your life. And here is how I want you to deal with that. I want you to first of all become aware of the situation. And yeah, because in the end, awareness is key. And then after that, recognize that that situation is nothing bad. It is something good in the end, because it is making you aware of the fact that you have something to deal with inside of yourself. So every negative situation that we label as negative is in the end something good because it helps us grow. And that part of us that resists that change, that part of us that resists the job change or the relationship change or whatever change we want to make, the part of us that resists that is the reason why that is there. And the reason why that part is there, why that resistance towards being honest is there inside of us, is because that part kept us safe in the past. So yeah, just basically know that the resistance or the situation or whatever there is that you're not happy with and that you want to change is something good in the end. So first step is to become aware of that. And then second step is to know that the only real change can happen in the present moment. And that means that you have to take the appropriate action for the moment now. You obviously can't talk to someone if the person isn't here. You first of all have to text them. Or you can't change your job when it's weekend, when it's the weekend and you're not at work, for example. So take the appropriate action, and the appropriate action that you can take right now is first of all, like I said, to become aware of the situation and to also become aware of the resistance and the emotion behind that. Because when we accept the emotion and when we integrate the emotion and when we become fully aware of the whole situation, then it is way easier to change it, because awareness is always the first step, and integrating the emotion that lies behind the situation is, in my opinion, the key to resolving that situation. You obviously have to then take the action and change something in your physical world, but if you've changed your inside, if you've dealt with the emotion that is suppressed, that is the cause of the situation, then the changing in the outside thing will happen normally and naturally. That's my message. Keep it real 100%. It is more important than ever in the interesting time that we're in right now, because we have the time to change ourselves and to deal with our inside, because everything has slowed down right now. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Time is the most valuable resource. Thank you for sharing it with me. I think you know how YouTube works. If it helped, and if you want to support me, like the video and comment the video. And other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And yes, thank you. Like I said, have a beautiful day. Be present with your problems and be present with yourself. And yeah, peace.